Hey guys, welcome back to another Minecraft World War II vehicle tutorial. In this tutorial we're going to be going ahead and doing the Fiat 508CM. This would have a crew of 1, but it could hold up to 4 passengers. Dimensions you can see on screen now, a length of 123.6 inches. Roll was a light utility vehicle and the number built was give or take about 6,000. Armaments, no armaments were included with this vehicle and no armor. This thing was made out of mostly wood, so very weak armor. It was the engine right here, you can see, 4-cylinder right there, and performance at a max speed of 95 kilometers per hour. But anyways guys, that's it for this, and enjoy the tutorial. Hello ladies and gentlemen, Scared2 here, bringing you another Minecraft World War II vehicle tutorial. In this tutorial we'll be going ahead and building the Fiat 508CM. This here was a light utility vehicle that was basically used by the Italian army. It was designed by Fiat, and I guess you can kind of compare it to the Italian version of the Kubelwagen or the Italian version of the Willys Jeep. It kind of served the same role as that. There's not a whole lot of information for it, and the Wikipedia page that this does, that is out there for the vehicle, is all in Italian, and when you translate it using Google or whatever, it's complete, just, I don't even know what it doesn't make sense, which, I mean, should be expected, I guess. So I was able to gain a lot of information for it. I just know that it was produced 1937 and 1939, and about 6,000 of these were used, or produced during that time and all that stuff. And again, just kind of served the role as a Kubelwagen and the Willys Jeep. It's pretty much the World War II Italian equivalent, I guess you can say. Overall, the vehicle's pretty nice, and definitely makes a good addition to the Italian theme week. You always have to have your nice little utility cars so that the troops can get around or use it for scouting and all that kind of stuff. Kind of a standard vehicle within most militaries. They have some kind of vehicle of this kind of nature. But anyways, let's go ahead and take a look at the vehicle, and then we'll go and move into the tutorial for it. So to start off with, up here you get the front grille and the front headlights and all that stuff, and the fenders and all that. I saw one picture where it had an Italian flag stamped on the front of the hood, which I thought was really nice. I thought it was really cool, so I went ahead and threw that on. Of course you guys don't have to put it on, but I think it looks pretty cool to have it on. You got the sides here for the vehicle, runs pretty much all the way toward the back here. In the inside here, you got your driver, your passenger, and you got a room in the back here for 2 people. You probably could fit a third in, but I believe it was only for 4 people, 4-seater, technically. This is also convertible. As you can see, it's down state, so it has the back drop down and all that stuff. So some detail on the back here, some tools, spare tire, brake light, and all that stuff. Other than that, that's pretty much it for an overview of the vehicle. It's a pretty nice and basic one, and so overall looks pretty decent. So anyways, that's going to do it for this, and let's go and move into the tutorial by starting off with our first layer, layer 1. Alright guys, so going ahead and moving on to our first layer here, we have layer 1. Now for layer 1, we're going to go ahead and start off by building our right front tire, and we're going to go ahead and basically build off of that. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and place down a nether brick, upside down stair like this, followed by an upside down stair coming off the back of it, to kind of create the bottom half of the wheel, like so. Once you guys have that done, we're going to go ahead and go to your second stair right here. We're going to place down a row 3 of stone brick top slabs. That goes across just like that for the axle, for the vehicle. And then on this side over here, we're going to repeat the same process on the air side here, just like this, and make an air wheel. So you should get something that looks like that. And of course, the front of the vehicle is going to be up here, so you guys can kind of get an idea where those stone brick top slabs are going to be positioned. Now, once you have that all finished, we're then going to go ahead and grab ourselves the stone brick top slab, place down 1, come off the very center one, just like this toward the front. We then want to grab ourselves the stone top slab, place down 1 like this, and then 2 off of it to either side to make the front bumper. So just like that for the front there. Now once you have that done, we're going to go and take our stone brick top slabs. We want to go ahead and go back from the center one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And once you get to your 6th stone brick top slab, we're just going to place down 1 that goes out on either side. And you're going to go ahead and put down an air wheel here by placing down a nether brick up down the stair. And then 1 coming off the back of it. Same thing over here. 1 like this, and 1 going back like so. So you should get something that looks kind of like this for the wheelbase. Now with that complete, we then want to go ahead and take our stone brick top slabs. We're going to go ahead and put down another row like this that goes across here, and same thing over here, just like this that goes back to kind of make the base here. And then on the sides here, we're going to go ahead and skip a space, place down a stone top slab, or sorry, a sandstone top slab. So now skip another space of 1, another sandstone top slab like that, and that's going to be on both sides here, like that. And on the stone, or the sandstone half slab here that's closest to the front wheel, we're going to go and place down the sign on it, like this to the side. Just like that, on your side. And then coming to the back here, we're going to go ahead and just take our stone brick top slabs, place down a row of 3, and then a second row of 3, just like that, going out toward the back, like so. And once you guys have that all done, that's going to pretty much do it for your first layer. I'll go ahead and show you guys a little bit of an overview. You should get something that kind of looks like that. That'll be your basis there for the vehicle, which we'll build everything on. So that's it for layer 1, and with that, let's move on to layer 2. Alright guys, so moving on to layer 2. Now for layer 2, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and start off by going to the front up here. We're going to place down a smooth sandstone full block on these stone top slabs on the sides there, followed by a sandstone stair, come along to next to it, just like that. In the space in between the sandstone stairs, we're going to place down a polished andesite block with a ladder coming off of it, like so. We then want to go ahead and go to our nether brick upside down stairs. We're going to place down 2 nether brick stairs back to back on top of those stairs, so just like that for the front wheels. And then go back here to the back. We're going to go and do the same thing for these wheels, just like that. Now with that finished, we then want to go ahead and take our polished andesite. We're going to go and place down a row of 2 here, and another row of 2 over here. We can just go and fill that in, I guess. Place down 2 rows of 3 of polished andesite. With that done, we then want to go ahead and take our smooth sandstone. We're going to place down a row of 5 that goes all the way across, like so. And we're going to place down a sign on the smooth sandstone full block that's to the side, like so. Now when you get to this section here, we want to go ahead and place down a smooth sandstone block here in the center, followed by a sandstone stair like this on your side, followed by a cobblestone wall on the sides like so. And on this cobblestone wall, we're going to place down a sign coming off of it as well, just like that. Now we also want to go ahead and grab ourselves a nether brick half slab. We're going to place down one like this, coming off the sandstone stairs right here, followed by a smooth sandstone full block in between the half slabs like that to kind of show the seats there for the driver and the passenger. And then we're just going to place down a cobblestone wall on the side of these half slabs and another sign coming off of it, like so. Same thing over here, just like that. Now once you have that done, for this next row, we're going to go ahead and place down a row of 3 of nether brick full blocks, followed by another cobblestone wall to the sides, and again, like we've been doing, we're just going to place down a sign coming off the cobblestone wall, just like that. For this next section here, we're going to place down a sandstone stair, like this on your side, to kind of create part of the fender there. We then want to go ahead and place down a row of 3 of nether brick half slabs across, just like that. In between these nether brick stairs here, we're going to go ahead and place down a row of 3 here of nether brick full blocks. We then want to go ahead and grab ourselves polished andesite, place down a row of 3 of polished andesite, and then we're going to place down a row of 3 of smooth sandstone full blocks. And on the sides here of this smooth sandstone, we're just going to go and place down a stair, just like that on either side. Now we can also go ahead and grab ourselves a sign, place it down on this stair right here. I believe this was meant to represent the license plate. And we can also grab ourselves some nether brick stairs again, and place down one like this, and one like so to create the first kind of part there of the spare tire we're going to have on the back. And you can also go ahead and start putting your spare tools on. So for this, I just went ahead and put an axe in. So just grab myself an iron axe, put an iron frame down right here, and I just went ahead and put an iron axe facing upward like that, just to kind of show some tools strapped to the back, adds a little bit more detail to it and all that fun stuff. Other than that, guys, that's going to pretty much do it for layer 2. Actually, one last thing, on these sandstone stairs in the front here, next to the grill, we're just going to go and put down signs, just like that, to detail it up. Other than that, guys, that's it for layer 2, and with that, let's move on to layer 3. Alright guys, so going ahead and move on to layer 3. Now for layer 3, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and start by going to the front again. We're going to place down a polished andesite block on top of this polished andesite block, just like that. Now once you have that done, we're going to go and grab ourselves a cobblestone wall and place it down on either side of this polished andesite full block. Coming off the cobblestone walls, we're going to place down an item frame on either side with a glass block in it. And then on that cobblestone wall as well, we're going to place down a sign, just like this, to kind of create the front headlights there for the vehicle. With that finished, we then want to go ahead and go to these smooth sandstone full blocks. We're going to place down an iron bar on top of them, like so. After that, behind this polished andesite full block, we're going to place down a smooth sandstone full block, followed by a sandstone stair on either side, and then a sandstone half slab coming off the stair on top of that nether brick stair like that, to start to create more of the fender. We then want to place down a row of 3 of smooth sandstone full blocks, followed by a sandstone half slab on either side, covering the wheel up, like so. Once you have that done, we want to go ahead and grab ourselves polished andesite, and we can go and just put down a row of 3 here of polished andesite that goes all the way across, just like that. And we also want to grab ourselves a stone button, and on top of this smooth sandstone full block, we're just going to place down a stone button like that. Going back here to this section, we're going to place down a row of 3 of smooth sandstone that goes across right here, followed by a cobblestone wall that comes out to the sides like this. And as you guys probably have guessed, we're going to go ahead and put down a sign coming off that cobblestone wall as well. Now, for the inside here, a little bit of the interior we're also going to try to work on as well. We're going to need basically a music disc, so just your standard black music disc, and we're also going to grab ourselves a lever as well. And we'll probably need to go into our inventory and grab ourselves an item frame as well. So over here on the right side, which will be the driver's side, we're going to place down an item frame with a music disc in it for the steering wheel. We also want to place down a lever right here for probably your the shifter. Forget the actual proper term for it, but your shift stick. I don't know. That basically that's supposed to represent. Then on top of this cobblestone wall here, we're gonna place down one more going up, followed by a sign next to it. Same thing over here, going up like so. For this next row here, we're gonna go ahead and grab ourselves another brick full box again. We're gonna place down a row of 3, followed by a cobblestone wall on either side, and a sign coming off the cobblestone wall like so. With that finished, we then want to go ahead and place down another cobblestone wall like this on either side, with a sign coming off the cobblestone wall on either side like that. With that finished, we then want to go ahead and place down a cobblestone wall on either side here with another sign like this, and we're going to go ahead and grab ourselves our nether brick again, and we're just going to place down a row of 3 there in between like that. And also, one thing I did for a bit of detailing is I went ahead and put signs on the nether brick full blocks right here, just to kind of add a little bit more detail, make them look a little bit nicer as seats. Now with that finished, coming back here, we're going to go ahead and put down a row of 3 of smooth sandstone, followed by a cobblestone wall on either side, and a sign coming off that cobblestone wall. And just like that. With that done, we're going to go ahead and place down another row of 3 of smooth sandstone, followed by a cobblestone wall on either side, and then a sign coming off of that cobblestone wall like so. Now coming off of this cobblestone wall over here on the right side, or sorry, the left side of the vehicle, we're actually going to go into our inventory. We're going to grab ourselves an item frame, and we're also going to need a red stained glass block. Now for this, we're just going to place down an item frame, red stained glass block, and then a sign on that cobblestone wall like that for the back tail light. Over here on this side, we're going to place down a sign as well, come off this cobblestone wall. We can place down another item frame above this one right here, and grab ourselves maybe like a shovel this time, and we can put down a shovel facing upward like that for the back there. And then we're just going to grab ourselves another brick stairs again, just place down 2 like this back to back to make the spare tire. And once you guys have that done, it's going to pretty much do it for layer 3. And with that, we can go ahead and move on to our last layers here. We'll just go ahead and do layers 3 and 4, finish this build off, and 4 and 5, sorry, and basically finish it off. So with that, let's move on to our last final layers. Alright guys, so going ahead and moving on to our last final layers for the build. The first thing we want to do is you want to go ahead and start off by going to these iron bars here. Now on top of the iron bars in the front, we're just going to place down one more going up like so, and that's going to pretty much finish that off. Also, one thing I noticed that I kind of missed is that we want to go ahead and grab a ladder and place it down on this polished andesite full block to kind of finish off the grill there. So I do apologize about missing that. Just go ahead and throw that addition on. Now for the Italian flag right here, we're going to go ahead and go to this first row of 3 of smooth sandstone. We're going to place down a red carpet and then one back like this. We're then going to place down a white carpet or 2 white carpets like this, and then 2 green carpets. So the Italian flag, when you look at it from the front, it should look something just like that. Now with that finished, we then want to go ahead and place down a row of 3 of light gray stained glass panes here. You can choose whatever kind of stained glass you guys want to use for the front here. I'm just going to use some light gray stained glass. Now, coming off the row of 3 on either side on top of the cobblestone wall, we're going to place down a placeholder block with an wither skeleton skull coming off of it. And then we're going to delete those placeholder blocks and then place down a light gray stained glass pane in their place. So those are going to be basically the side mirrors that would be on the sides. Now, on top of this row of 3 here of nether brick full blocks, we're going to place down a row of wooden trapdoors, and also on top of your middle 3 wooden or glass panes, we're going to place down a row of 3 of wooden trapdoors as well. Now coming back here to this section, we're going to go ahead and be working a little bit with the back here. This is with it top down. And what we want to do for this is we're going to place down a stone brick half slab like this on your side, followed by a sign on the side of that stone brick half slab like so. In the very center here, in between them, on top of the nether brick block, we're going to place down a wooden trapdoor. And then going back from these half slabs, we're going to place down a stone brick stair on your side. Come off the sides here of the stone brick stair, we're going to place down a dark oak wood half slab on either side. And then behind that, we're going to place down a row of 3 that goes all the way across, just like that. And with that done, that's going to pretty much finish it for the Fiat 508CM. Very cool vehicle, and it's just a awesome little support vehicle to add to the Italian lineup of vehicles that we are going to be doing this week. We got plenty more coming, guys. A lot of cool stuff. So be sure to stay tuned, and if you haven't already, be sure to go and check out some of the Italian tutorials I've already done tutorials on, and be sure to go and check those out because they are pretty awesome. So anyways, guys, that's going to do it for this. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. If you guys do end up using this design, though, however, I do ask you guys to give me credit for it. This can be anything from the sign of the build, link to my channel, or this video to any social media sites. Just be sure you get proper credit for the build. That's all I ask for when doing these tutorials. It helps my channel grow, and it keeps me inspired to keep on producing these vehicles. So if you definitely want to see more vehicles, be sure to go ahead and give me credit if you do end up using the designs. Other than that, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. And this has been Garrett 2x4, and I'll see you guys next time.